book is disgusting, and because of it, I'm now scarred for life. But Craig, please tell us, how can the book disturb you so much? Do you really want to know why this book disturbs me so much? I'll tell you. Because it talks about vaginas all the time. Well, enough of that silliness. I'm the Angry Librarian, and I've just finished jacking off to Chuck Palahniuk's Beautiful You. Billionaire C. Linus Maxwell, also known as Clyde Maxwell, pretty good name, has been spending his whole life learning the arts of nookie, and he plans to use all of it he's learned to conquer the world. And how does he plan on doing this? Why, through women's sex toys, of course. But after being subjected to countless near-death orgasms, Clyde Maxwell's latest test subject, Penny Harrigan, has realised the devastation he could wreak upon the world, and has realised it's up to her to stop him. Now, it's clear to me that this book has a moral, and that moral is that too much of a good thing can lead to death by exhaustion or friction burns. Seriously, people, lube up, it's for your own good. The book's also about commercialism and materialism, and goes on about how people become sheep for the latest gadget and craze. It's just supposed to be an apple, but I don't have any apples. I like chocolate better. Or it could be trying to be feminist, you know, power to women, we don't need no men, etc, etc. I really do like chocolate. It could also be trying to empower the reader, telling everyone that they're beautiful in their own way and that no one has the need to die celibate. Actually, it's about how you should always follow your dreams, even if they do result in the downfall of civilization as we know it. And I'm pretty sure people wouldn't actually mind the world being conquered by some mad scientist type bloke if he promised you mind-bending orgasms as he did it. Oh fuck, I can see David Cameron promising this on the run-up to his next election. Actually, with his track record of broken promises and making U-turns, I don't think we've got much to fear. Actually, scratch all that, I just want to take a moment to tell you all that it's an Angry Librarian fact that all local councils and therefore local library workers remain unbiased and show no favouritism to one specific political party. Jeremy Corbyn for Prime Minister. Now, back to a serious note, this book raises one ruddy good question. What the hell do you do with the world once you've conquered it? We see it all the time in movies and TV shows, and it forms the plot of countless books and games. But why? I mean, what's the point? You kill hundreds, if not thousands, dare I say millions of people? You destroy billions of dollars, or pounds, or euros, or francs, or whatever it is you've got in infrastructure. You plunge the world into an age of fear, death, paranoia and destruction. And in doing so, you allow people to see who you really are. The right man to lead them on the path to glory. Hang on a minute, that's wrong. They see you as a nutty nutter. The type of nut that needs to be avoided by people with nut allergies, just in case being in your presence sets off an attack. Now, whether that attack is actually upon them or upon some current world power, I mean, is anybody's guess. You're a nutty nutter, so anything goes, really. And once it's all over, once the world or whatever's left of it has bowed down to you, what then? I mean, surely you can't expect people to follow you out of trust, respect and admiration. They follow you because the only alternative they have is being eaten alive by fricking sharks with fricking laser beams attached to their fricking heads. Mind you, you're crazy, so you probably don't know the difference. And let's just say that having people fake respect you and do as you say upon pain of death sounds like your cup of tea. What about the admin? You can't tell me that being supreme overlord of Earth doesn't require a mountain of paperwork. I mean, I have to fill out page after page at work when some toddler falls over and bumps his head. And apparently in the little bit on the form where it says cause of accident, you can't put arsing about. Also, you've got to fill out even more paperwork if you're the one that caused them to trip over. But fingers crossed that nobody's going to catch me doing that. So one child falling over and banging their head requires me to sit at my desk for a whole hour filling out paperwork. What the hell does the decimation of the planet Earth require? And sure, being world king means that you're going to have lackeys and you can tell them to do the paperwork, but they're going to still need your guidement, your judgment, your signature on the end of the page after page of red tape. Or blue tape or green tape. Hell, it could be maroon tape. You're the supreme leader of the world. You can choose any colour tape you want. And let's go one step further and say that you have lackeys to run your lackeys. I mean, what the hell do you do then? Do you just lounge around the pool all day, living the life of Riley, or whatever name you decided to get him to change it to? Well, you could do that when you're a non-crazed billionaire. And can I just say that if you're the type of billionaire that can't enjoy his money unless he cripples the rest of the world and showing that you're the only happy person left on the planet, then do you know what? You've got a problem and you need to get laid. And that shouldn't be too difficult considering that you're a billionaire. But if by some chance that you can't get laid, then lube up, grab a copy of this book and enjoy yourself. Now, where the hell did I put that baby oil?